One of the many unexpected delights of the Ahsoka series was getting to see Home One in action again. The headquarters of the Rebel Alliance turned into the flagship of the New Republic Defense Fleet. In this video, we'll break down the specifications, history, and design of this impressive ship. I am Joey from Radio Free Coruscant, and this is Home One.
Pull up! All craft, pull up!
Take a base of action. Green group, stay across the holding sector of each other.
Admiral, we have enemy ships in Sector 47.
It's a trap.
Design. Home One was a modified MC-80 Star Cruiser. The MC-80 came in two types, the MC-80 Liberty type and the MC-80A Home One type. Both models used the same frame and most of the same components, but the MC-80A was slightly longer and lacked the MC-80's wings, and no two individual ships of either type were identical. The MC-80A was a long, cylindrical, organically shaped craft with dozens of lumps and blisters that housed the ship's various systems, such as weapons, tractor beams, and shields. It was designed and built by Mon Calamari shipyards for deep space exploration. However, when Mon Calamari was invaded by the Empire in 18 BBY, Mon Calamari shipyards began converting their exploration cruisers and city ships into warships to join the rebellion. The MC-80A was originally flooded with water due to the Mon Calamari's aquatic nature. The ship could also travel through the planet's oceans as easily as it could space. However, its rooms and corridors were dried out and optimized for terrestrial species in preparation for fighting in the rebellion. Its control systems stayed set up for Mon Calamari anatomy. The MC-80 was also equipped with two large auxiliary craft, but Admiral Akbar preferred to use Home One with them attached. Its most memorable interior location was its holographic amphitheater, where the attack on the second Death Star was planned. Another interesting location that we've never seen on screen is its atrium. Located near the center of the ship, this massive room housed an artificial lake, an island, and a large number of trees. This holdover from its time as a civilian ship gave members of the Alliance an area for much-needed relaxation between missions. It was even surrounded by crew quarters, giving some of the luckiest crew members a delightful view out their window. Specifications. Home One, like most MC-80As, was 1,300 meters long, or about 0.8 miles. There is some debate over this size, as it is inconsistent, but that is the current canon length. This makes it about 300 meters shorter than the Imperial Star Destroyer. It was armed with 29 Taemin-Bak XV-9 turbo lasers, 36 Armec SW-7 ion cannons, and 6 Phylon Transport Q-7 tractor beam projectors. MC-80As could also be armed with an additional 29 to 36 quad heavy turbo lasers and 80 quad laser cannons, but Home One did not carry these extra weapons. It had 4 hangar bays that could carry a total of 120 starfighters of any type, plus space for additional transports to be carried inside, such as the Millennium Falcon, the Ghost, the Shuttle Tydirium, or Ahsoka's T-6. Home One was operated by 5,042 crew members, 246 of which were specialized gunners. It could carry 1,200 passengers and enough supplies to last for 2 years. The crew included Admiral Akbar, who was the captain of Home One, and Thanispi, the first officer. History. We don't know how Home One's journey started, but it joined the rebellion in 2 BBY after Mon Mothma's speech denouncing the Empire in the wake of the Gorman Massacre. In 1 ABY, it was docked at the Mako Ta space docks, with several other Mon Calamari ships being refitted for combat when the Empire discovered their location and attacked. Fortunately, Home One and several other ships managed to escape. In 3 ABY, it participated in the Battle of Alesia, forcing the Empire's Hunter fleet to retreat. Between 3 and 4 ABY, Home One was involved in the Battle of Panisia, when the Star Destroyer Tarkin's Will attacked the temporary rebel base there. Later in 4 ABY, Home One led the Battle of Endor, attacking the second Death Star and the fleet surrounding it. With the rebel victory over Endor, the Alliance officially declared themselves to be the New Republic, but Home One still had work to do. In 5 ABY, the ship was involved in the multi-week Battle of Kuat, specifically the battle for Kuat Drive Yards. This was a crucial battle as well because it captured the Empire's primary source of Star Destroyers and other warships. Later that year, Home One also aided in the liberation of Kashyyyk, freeing the Wookiee homeworld from Imperial slavery. Finally, still in 5 ABY, Home One participated in the Battle of Jakku, which was the final battle of the Galactic Civil War, resulting in a resounding New Republic victory. So far, we don't know much about Home One's service after the Civil War, but around 9 or 10 ABY, it was home to the forces of General Syndulla, who discussed the potential return of Grand Admiral Thrawn with Ahsoka and Mon Mothma aboard Home One. After her request for a mission was denied, she left Home One on her ship, the Ghost, alongside several members of Phoenix Squadron and Carson Teva of the Adelphi Rangers. It remains to be seen if Home One will see any more action in the Ahsoka series, but I certainly hope so. Eventually, sometime before 31 ABY, Home One was retired from the New Republic Navy and passed into the hands of the Resistance. We don't know what the Resistance did with the ship, but it was still used for command purposes at least because Poe Dameron was assigned to Operation Saber Strike aboard it. Unfortunately, that is the last we have heard of Home One at this point in time. It was likely retired and returned to civilian use as Admiral Akbar was stationed on the Raddus by the time of the First Order Resistance War. Home One is one of the most iconic ships of the Rebel Alliance. I hope you enjoyed this look into its history and construction. If you did, please subscribe and leave a comment to tell me what you'd like to see next. If you didn't, yes you did. Anyway, thank you for watching, may the Force be with you, and I'll see you next week. RFC out.